Good evening. Thanks for coming tonight to learn more about professional learning communities, or PLCs, why we use them, and the clear relationship between curriculum, instruction, and assessment, and an effective PLC. Your awareness of this information will help our future decisions best support the success of each learner in our school. So, first, what is an effective professional learning community? Well, our hope is always for improving our school and focusing on the system that can only be good as people within it. Technically speaking, a PLC is a group of people sharing and critically integrating their practice in an ongoing, reflective, collaborative, inclusive, learning-oriented, growth-promoting way, operating as a collective enterprise. Wow, let's unpack that a little. An effective PLC typically serves for two broad purposes. One, it seeks to improve the skills and knowledge of the educators through collaborative study, expertise in exchange, and professional dialogue. And two, it works to improve educational aspirations, achievement, and successes of the students through stronger leadership and teaching. The ongoing process of a professional learning community meeting looks something like this. Teachers analyze data, set goals, learn individually and collaboratively, implement new learning, and monitor, assess, and adjust practices over and over again. PLC meetings are full of goal-driven exchanges between educators who continually question, reevaluate, refine, and improve their strategies and knowledge. Why should we incorporate PLCs? First, PLCs allow teachers the ability to discover and reflect on their own practices. In a PLC, teachers can share best practices and brainstorm innovative ways to improve learning and drive student achievement. Which brings me to our second point. PLCs are student-centered. The meetings really focus on the students and their needs. Third, PLCs are a form of action research, meaning it's an ongoing process in which educators work collaboratively in recurring cycles of collective inquiry using school-specific data to achieve better results for the students in their classrooms. Another reason to incorporate a PLC is because they provide teachers with a certain amount of autonomy. Teachers use professional independence to make autonomous decisions about what they teach to students and how they teach it. Last, and perhaps most importantly, incorporating PLCs will help create a culture of collaboration. The meetings will bring together different ideas from teachers with different experiences, all with the same ultimate goal. The teachers who use PLCs are successful because they collaborate by maximizing each team member's unique skills. Now, what is the relationship between curriculum, instruction, and assessment and an effective PLC? Well, the three concepts of curriculum, instruction, and assessment have a cyclical relationship to begin with. It's important for school leaders to understand their meaning in order to understand the relationship that exists between them. Curriculum is what is taught in schools. Instruction is how curriculum is delivered, and learning is what knowledge or skill has been acquired. Each piece is intertwined. Through aligning curriculum, assessment, and instruction, we can ensure all students have equitable access to an education that prepares them for the future. So how does this connect to PLCs? Well, professional learning communities can anchor their work in the deep study of their curriculum and instructional materials. We know that high quality curriculum in the hands of effective teachers has a positive impact on student learning. In turn, deliberate and intentional attention to curriculum-driven PLC agendas can contribute to a successful professional learning system. PLCs pull from curriculum units, scope, and sequences and lessons to understand and identify the outcomes that determine how success will be measured for the cycle of learning. A cycle of learning could be in a course, such as themes, units, or lessons, or it could be a period of time, such as a semester or quarter. But when it comes to growing and refining teacher practice in a way that results in enhanced learning for students, it's essential that a PLC engages in discussions that are reflective and ongoing and that relate content, student thinking, and instruction. The decision should be focused on what we call the instructional triangle, the relationship among the content, the ways students think about the content, and the pedagogy used to support student understanding of the content. Through this process, teachers are intentionally making connections among content and student thinking, and pedagogy. PLCs must also examine assessment data to determine the greatest needs and opportunities for achieving them. Data lets the team know where their students are in relation to the intended outcomes. A successful PLC uses data to improve student learning. Therefore, the monitoring of student learning must happen frequently. Teachers should be checking for student understanding all the time, minute by minute, as they are teaching. Teachers are also checking for understanding on a regular basis through common formative and summative assessments. PLC members will work collaboratively to analyze the results of their common assessments and use evidence of student learning in specific ways. In order for our PLCs to get the most from their data, they're constantly asking themselves questions with the ultimate goal of collecting data to lead to higher levels of student learning. In closing, I'd like to reiterate that the essence of the PLC process can be captured in 3 big ideas. The purpose of our school is to ensure all students learn at high levels. PLCs help in this process. 2, helping all students learn requires a collaborative and collective effort. Again, that is the main part of a PLC. And last, to assess our effectiveness in helping all students learn, we must focus on results, evidence of student learning, and use results to inform and improve our professional practice and respond to students who need interventions or achievement or enrichment. I really appreciate everyone coming tonight, taking time out of your busy schedules to learn more about this process and why we have it, why we need it in our schools. If you have any questions, you can ask me tonight, or you can reach me at this email or this phone number. Thanks so much. Good evening.